Hey guys, Klunga here, and today we have the pleasure of watching Gambit playing in his AMX Foch 155. He's not using the 120mm, he is using the 155. And I do not have this tank yet, but for sure, I think I'm going to thoroughly enjoy running the 155 when I do finally get it. Because I feel like that's the more fun way to play. But maybe I'm wrong, I don't know, I've never... I've played it on Rage Adrenaline's account once, and I loved it with the 155. But I've never personally used it with the 6-shot 120. So I'm not sure if that would be better. Maybe it is better, but I feel like the 155 would be fun. But anyway, those of you who are wondering who on earth is Gambit, he's been on the channel many times. His other name, which is also his username, is Vishaw. I'm sure you guys have heard of him now, and if you haven't, go check him out. He is an absolute legend. He has a great YouTube channel. I think he just hit 2,000 subscribers too, and it's mostly just insane games. Ace tankers, 10,000 damage, 10,000 damage, 9,000 damage, stuff like that, constantly on a regular basis. This guy is an absolute monster at this game. No premium spam, doesn't play nothing but overpowered tanks. One of the better players in this game, definitely by far. And he's playing in the Foch, and fires off a bit of a derp there, but that's just one. But this guy is gonna be nice enough to stand still and allow him to reload another shell in the casing and fire off another one, and he kills him, but he got tracked. So anyway, so this thing is a 155mm gun. It used to have 850 alpha, but they nerfed it to 770, which is a very unique alpha damage. I'm not exactly sure what the pen is. I think it's 295, I think, somewhere around there. It's almost 300, or around the 300 mark, but I think the premium is 395. It's ridiculous. It's one of the highest premium pens in this game, so that's pretty cool. But the gun is very derpy, and some people say this thing has 770 damage per minute because you have a long reload, and oftentimes you only find yourself hitting one shot per magazine. And yeah, when that happens, it's pretty unfortunate. And yeah, we'll have a couple of those. Like that one kind of was 2 shots, but it was really more 1 shot, because I think he had like 50 or 100 health left on that second shot. So yeah. Missing a shot with this gun is pretty devastating, but when you have the smaller gun, it's not as big of a deal. Plus, you're more accurate, and you have 6 shots, and you reload faster. So yeah, I can see why people would rather the smaller gun. But me, I think I'd rather this one. Just cause of the memes. You can load HE, you load that super heat. You can just have some fun, I think, with this one. Overmatch some stuff, and insane penetration on your standard rounds. I think the 6-shot only has like 257 pen. It's the same gun as on the 50B, and that's a heavy tank, and this is a tank destroyer, and then your premium rounds aren't that great either, and people kind of spam the premium out of the other gun because you almost have to. Doesn't mean you have to, but you almost have to. There's a difference, you see. But this game does start off slow, and I did watch it on his channel, and I was like, please send this to me. I didn't say that out loud or tell him, but then he sent it to me the same night I watched it, so I was like, yes. But it does speed up, and when it speeds up, it gets pretty exciting. So don't you worry about that. And that gives us time to talk, you know. But hello, this is a TVP. Gonna put one shell straight into his drive wheel, bounce a shot, move around, and he's gonna bounce another shot. Now the TVP decided he wanted to. I don't know. He's probably one of the kind of player that can only do one thing at a time. So maybe he's an artillery player, but I don't know, because he got tracked and he struggled. He fired off 1 shell, and then he tried to find his repair kit. He found it, and then he tried to find his joystick to back up. Then he found it, and then he stopped to shoot again, but he didn't shoot, and he died. So he could only have 1 finger. That could be the issue, and you know what? In that case, we shouldn't be judging. We really shouldn't. Like, that TVP may be playing with 1 finger, and if that's the case, then he did pretty well for 1 finger. So, but he got clipped out, unfortunately, by the Foch 155, and so now he's dead. And well, who's he platoon with? He's platoon with 2 people. Somebody in, is that a Sheridan? I can't quite tell, or a Tusk or something. And the other person is in, what was he in, a Kronwagen? Was it a Kronwagen? I believe it is a Kronwagen. And yeah, or Kronwagen, however you want to say it. Kronwagen is more fun, but I'm pretty sure it's Kronwagen. But I'll probably be told, no, you're wrong. Okay, I don't care. as crazy as it seems, I actually don't care. But he's got a conquer. He's gonna shoot the conquer. No, he's gonna fall back, help his Kronwagen friend, and hopefully be defending this base. Now, this map, the capture, I believe, is twice as long. It takes twice as long to capture on this map, which is interesting because it's not 1200 by 1200. So, yeah, it takes, what's that? It's 100 seconds, right? So, 3 minutes, 20 seconds for 2? Something like that? Something like that, maybe. I think so. I think that's the case. 3 minutes, 20 seconds to capture the base, so you could usually just shift around and not have to really worry about anything. But it looks like his Kronvong friend is emptying his magazine into the meal too. And that's a fight he should win, and he does, in fact, win it. But he's also got a Conqueror. He's going to try to put his last couple shells in, 1, maybe 2 shells. It looks like he's got 1 more shell, and now he's reloading. But, you know, when there's a Foch 155, also with an autoloader, you know, you can expect some good things. You can expect some clipping. Well, who's he going to do? He's going to go for this Conqueror, put a shell into the side turret. Boom. Good shot there. And then he's going to change attention to the E5. And I kind of like what he does here. Typically, what you want to do is you want to eliminate guns. But because of his high alpha gun and his high penetration, he's actually decided what he wants to do is get both those guys to a one-shot. And now that they're a one-shot, his platoon mate should be able to kill them. Now, this is something you can do when you're in a platoon. If he was not platooned, and I was him, I would have either killed the Conqueror and then gone after the E5, or I would have put my entire magazine into the E5 and let the Conqueror live. But because he was platooned, he was able to get them both to a one-shot and then back away and let his platoon mates finish them off. And, you know, I always say prioritize guns. But when you're in a platoon, you can get away with stuff like that. And I encourage platooning. The game is more fun, and yeah, you'll win more. So yeah, he's got an E5 here, and I remember the first time I watched this, I was just like, is he gonna go for these shots? The E5 is one of the most difficult tanks to penetrate from range in this game. But shell number 1 goes perfectly straight, and so does his. Shell number 2 goes perfectly straight. Will his third hit, will he clip this E5 out of the game? Can he do it? No, the last one goes high. And the E5's also goes high. But still, those 2 shots going whoop straight into his lower plate like that. Absolutely insane. Absolutely insane. And the Kronvong finishes him off. No problem there. There's a Tusk in front, but unfortunately, now he is reloading. And it is a long reload. It really, really is. But he's going for it. I mean, you've got to. It's not like you can't. You could go around ramming things. But, okay, imagine this tank as like a mercenary tank. What would they do? Maybe add a turret on top? Wouldn't that be kind of fun? What kind of gun? What kind of gun would it have? Maybe give it the 120, but 3-round autoloader. And then add a turret with another gun on it, like a single shot. T62A turret with a 105. Yeah. Alright, 277 time. I know, we're killing time as we wait for the reload. But now he's reloaded, and nice side shot. Boom, he puts it in. He's now got his engine knocked out. But he fixes the engine. Oh! And the shell's just a bit too slow. And that's the 5 seconds into clip reload there. Of course, he one-shot the engine, which would not have happened if he was using the other gun. But he maybe would have been able to put 2 shots into him anyway. So it's really tough to tell what gun would have been better in that situation. Had he knocked out the engine with the small gun, oh, wait for it. Boom, straight in. There we go. Again, I'm taking out engines with 1 shot. Had he had the small gun, said had twice. He probably wouldn't have taken out the engine, in which case, or at least he may have damaged it but not broken it, and he may not have had a chance to put in another shell at all. So, you know, it's tough to tell. But so far, I'm definitely thinking the big gun has been doing a great job, except for this instance right here. And those of you who have played autoloaders have definitely run into this situation before. I guarantee you have. And you know what? Some of you already noticed, and others are like, what on earth are you talking about? There's a full health Jagdtiger here, and he can easily clip this guy out with 3 shots. If he rolls high, he can kill him with 2. He'd have to roll high, incredibly high twice. But he only had 1 more AP shell left, and you see him start to charge. And wait a minute, my gun is not shooting. Yeah, you only had 1 more AP shell left, and so only 1 got loaded. The Jagdtiger bounces a shot and then fluffs a shot. He was turning his tank and trying to fire at the same time and messes up. And Kronvong is coming around to clip him out. Hopefully he'll be able to do it. But it looks like the 3 seconds just kind of trolled him there. And is he going to be able to find the kill before the Jagdtiger reloads? Oh, he bounces the kill shot again. A little bit unfortunate there. I don't know. Obviously, we can't see what was going on his side. Maybe some RNG, some bad luck. Who knows what happened? Regardless, he's now dead. And it's a 2 versus 4 right now. And our hero has like a bit of a 6th sense. Here comes the Jagdtiger. Oh boy, not Jagdtiger, Jagdpanzer 100. When I was watching this, I was just like, wait a minute. Did he clickbait the title? How is he getting out of this? How is he going to get out of this one? Is the question. Jagdtiger behind him. Tusk on his left. Jagdpanzer in front of him. He has a tank destroyer covering him. That's the only reason the Jagdtiger hasn't pushed. But here he comes, puts it in. He does not take out his engine. Oh! Oh, Young Tiger puts a shell into him. No, it's a 277. Wow, it's a 277. He's here. And he puts the shell into him. Young Tiger can't get his gun down. Our hero, come on, puts a shot in. There he goes. Now he's reloading. Takes a shot from the Tusk. The Tusk puts a shell in, and now he is a one-shot. But now the Yag Tiger puts a shell into the Tusk, and now everybody is a one-shot. This is going to get tense. If he can hit this Tusk and roll decently, he will kill him. If he rolls low, the Tusk will kill him. No, actually, it's 400 health. What am I saying? For some reason, I thought he was on 800. Yag Tiger finishes off Yag Tiger. This is good news. Now the Tusk is a one-shot for both of these guys, and they can both start focusing on him. He's going to be loaded. Everybody's going to be loaded, I think, by the time they encounter each other. He's going up and over. I think he's trying to fake him out, make him think he's loaded, and I think it's working. Now he's going to turn this way, and he's going to prepare. He's going to prepare for this guy. He's going to be coming right up and over there, aiming up a shot. Fires. Oh, he hits him in the gun. He hit him in the gun with his heat shell. It does no damage. What's going to happen? But the Tusk missed as well. Tusk is trying to get away. He tries to fire. Oh, well, okay. Never mind. Tusk killed himself. Well, then. That was a bit anticlimactic, if I do say so myself. But yes, the heat shell goes into the gun of the Tusk and does no damage. If it was AP, it would have just gone straight through that gun, straight through that tank. And because of that, he only ends up with 9,925 damage and does not quite hit the 10,000 mark, which I've seen him do a couple times. He's very good at doing that. But unfortunately what can you do? He aimed that last one well, I thought. I was like, those shots are tough when they're going to be crossing horizontally in front of you. Three-dimensionally like that, it's tough. They're going over bumps and stuff, you know, it's tough. And he found it. He did find the shot, but what can you do? At least the guy killed himself. So he gets the win. So well done, Vishaw / Gambit. Guys, make sure you go check out his YouTube channel. Link is going to be in the description below. So go see all his awesome games. Send him a subscription. You know, let him know who sent you. And I'll be seeing you guys all later. Also, make sure you go check out SpaceBANDIT as always. And take care. Peace out.